Yeah, boy, we about to straight be up in this mug, y'all. We about to go up there and make it rain. We gonna make it rain, dog. I'm about to hit up, well, we can't really go to a club and nothing like that, but I'm about to straight up there. I'm gonna get my grill. I'm about to straight go back on them to like the 2000s, the early 90s, dog. I'm about to go out there and get that box European Chevy Cut Caprice. I sure am, y'all. I'm about to get those new J's and all that. I don't know about paying no child support and nothing like that, but I'm straight about to go out there and be flossing on these cats.
I'm about to get my nails done. I'm about to straight get that new cute dress that I seen over there at Fashion Nation. I'm about to go hit the G-Shop up. Get me them new silky from India, real hair weaves. I'm about to straight go out there and do all that. Yeah, I'm definitely getting my nails did. Yes, my toes did. What? My toes did. I'm about to go out there and buy, Jaquika Quay, I'm about to buy him some new Jordans. I'm about to go out there and get my little bitty girl who is 6 months old. Yes, I'm about to get her that new Gucci outfit. Yes, I am. I sure am.
Please, by all means, don't be those people. Listen to what I'm getting ready to tell you. What is going on, folks? So as y'all can tell by the title right now, I'm going to be talking about this little stimulus check that is supposed to be coming in. And what I want to do is make sure that some of you guys understand this, because I don't know how many people are actually going to be possibly posting a video like this to pretty much try to give it to people and keep it real. But the stimulus check that's coming in, I hope and pray that some of you guys do not treat this like this is a tax refund, okay? This stimulus check that's coming in, number one, you know your financial situation, you know your financial stresses, etc. Take this as an opportunity to make sure you take care of the essentials first. You know what I mean? What do I say at the end of all my videos? I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. I'm hoping and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. Make sure all four of those things are taken care of. So when I talk about food, make sure that you're going to have food to sustain you at least for the next, I don't know, whether you're working. If you are not working, definitely make sure you have enough food that's going to sustain you and your family, okay? Only you can be the determination of that, the determinant of that, better yet. Shelter. Make sure that anything that entails you having shelter is taken care of. Now, I'm talking about like having your bills paid, you know, having all your bills paid to keep your lights on and all that, to keep food in there, you know, like I'm talking about, when I say keep food, I'm talking about like stove, gas, electric. Make sure you have things there like that to make sure you're able to cook your food. Okay, so let me slow down because I know I fly sometimes. So shelter, making sure that your bills are paid to keep those things afloat, okay? I know some places have given people a break where they're not, you know, they're having to where you don't have to pay any bills until 3 months or anything like that. But here's the thing, you are gonna have to pay it, okay? So I say food, shelter, and clothing. Clothing, in this particular case, what I mean is that making sure that, you know, you have something over your body. Most people got clothes, all right? But a lot of times when I say it, I'm just hitting all spectrums, making sure that those things are taken care of, especially because there are some people that are homeless, okay? And I said also great health. So use this money right now. If you've been behind on, I don't know, on your prescriptions, if you have to like self-pay or co-pay, whatever the case may be, to make sure that you have your medications, make sure you get all those things taken care of so you can take care of you. Now, for my other folks, please do not use your stimulus money to go out and buy things that are absolutely 100% unnecessary. You know, going out and buying a brand new car, which some people are like, well, how you gonna get a new car? Well, you would be amazed at what people can do with $1,200, or even some of my people that got children, you might be getting more than the $1,200. But the point is, do not and go out and buy things that are absolutely hands down unnecessary. You know what I mean? Don't go out and buy no car. Don't go out and buy no jewelry. Don't go out and buy, you know, unnecessary clothes. I'm serious. Don't buy no unnecessary clothes, no Gucci and all that stuff like that you really know for a fact you really can't really afford that, but you just wearing it just for some status quo. Don't go out and get that stuff, okay? So, also, don't go out and buy what you think your kids might want. So what am I saying that? I'm not talking about not buying your kids anything. I'm saying, like, in a situation like this, understand that this is like crunch time for some people. Some people are unemployed. Some people they just completely lost their jobs, period. When I say unemployed, I'm talking about people that are receiving unemployed benefits. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that are unemployed and really don't have no other source of income coming in. Don't go out and buy your kids stuff that they don't need. Those 4 things I mentioned: food, shelter, clothing, and health. If your kids have all those, then your kids are good. Right now, in this current situation, is what I'm talking about. So, some people feel guilty, like, I haven't been able to buy my kids no games. My kids know this. If your kids do not need it, do not go and get it. Your kids don't need no Jordans, or your kids don't need the latest fashionable whatever. Do not go out and buy this stuff, because you are absolutely wasting your money in a time like this. Think about preservation, self-preservation, which means you are trying to make sure that things are taken care of, but at the same time, you want to use the rest of that money to put aside for things that's going to be upcoming. Because one thing that's not going to stop, you do know next month is coming, right? You do know there's going to be another month after that. There's no guarantee that you're going to have your job back. There's no guarantee that whatever the money that you even have right now is going to even last that long. But my point is saying that you want to try to have it to where it can sustain you as long as it possibly can. Do not go out and buy this unnecessary stuff. Don't do it for your kids. I don't care how bad you think your kids might be. For your kids might be fine, especially if they're little children. And if they're teenagers, no. They should understand the situation, what's going on. If they haven't, then you need to explain it to them that this situation is dire and that some things are just not going to be able to happen at this moment. If anything, depending on how old your teenager is, they could be going out looking for a job. Because from what I'm told, in Illinois, and also I found out in Missouri, school is pretty much out. So until your kids possibly go to college coming next fall, if they're going to be opening colleges back up by then, who knows? But they can be out getting a job, helping with the finances, whatever like that, because right now is not a time for nobody to just be selfish, And that's the other thing I want to talk about here. If you are in a state, financial-wise, that you are good, that when you do receive this stimulus, and I know I'm gonna be stepping on some toes here. If you're getting this stimulus and you don't even really need the money, yes, the extra income is awesome. I get that. But there's some of us that's in a position to where getting the extra cash, we just kind of like, oh wow, this is cool, awesome, a little extra cash. And we've already had extra cash saved up in our bank accounts and all that, to where, in other words, we are well off. My thing that I want to hope that you would do is make sure that those that are less fortunate than us, that they're off okay. Those 4 pillars: food, shelter, clothing, and health. Now, family of mine already know I'm not just going to be pushing out no money to nobody, period. Like some folks, man, I need help to get this bill paid or whatever like that. So can you send me? No, I'm going to call that power company and try to get the bill paid through the power company, but I'm not about to give you the money. Some of y'all know, some of y'all are just like that. I'm not going to do that with you. Now, there's some that I know I can just send money through PayPal, whatever, Walmart to Walmart, whatever, or send it just straight through the mail, Western Union, wherever the case may be. But my point is, for us that are well off, and this is just an extra little added source of income, at least make sure that your family members who needs the help, I'm not saying need the money, I'm saying that needs the help, that, we reach out and try to help them. Some of them got a little too much pride. We got older aunts, great aunts and older aunts and older uncles, great uncles, grandmas, whatever, grandfathers that, they own. Oh, no, I'm all right. Don't know. But you just, hey, ask them how they're doing. And like I said, you ain't trying to send them the money. You're just trying to help them be at ease. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing worse. And I've been there before, where it's mental torment, and it actually hurts deeply to know that you don't have the finances to take care of the things that you need to take care of. I'm not talking about having money just to do recreational things, but I'm talking about taking care of the essentials, okay? Now, if you've done all those things, if like for a lot of my family members, they're good. They got, we've got some bills taken care of before all this stuff even happened. They're good. Now the thing is, what can you do with that extra money? Put it aside for miscellaneous, emergency, rainy day things. I do it every time I get paid. Every single time I get paid, I always put a great amount of money off to the side for anything that may come up miscellaneous. It can be anything with the car. It can be anything with health, getting sick, being hospitalized. Something may happen to a family. You might have to leave on emergency to drive or travel somewhere. Put this stuff off to the side. And actually right now, we're in the month of March. I don't know how some of y'all maybe have spent y'all income tax already, so you're kind of getting a little bit of a blessing in this case. But what I'm saying to you, for the ones that you know good and well, you have this thing to where you say, I'm always trying to get ahead. I just need to get ahead. If I just had this extra money to do this, now you got it. Now you're going to be tested to see if you're going to use that money on your own lust of things that you don't need, or you're going to use that money to actually pay off some of the stuff that you claim that you want to do. Like some people call, man, I just need to help get this bill paid down or get this bill paid off. Now you got that extra money. Now you're going to be tested with it, because now what most people do, and I've been there before, well, I've been doing good the way that I've been paying, so I can just keep it that same way to where when I get paid, I'll just pay off on this. But now you got opportunity to pay off a credit card or a loan that you had. Go ahead and get that out of the way. You gotta have some discipline to do it, and the discipline can start right now. I know I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff out there, but I know that this is for somebody, because I know a lot of people that I grew up around have this certain type of mindset to where when this money comes in, you instantly want to indulge on things that are not going to be beneficial to you. They're just temporary happiness that's going to fade as soon as it's over with. But to actually have something stored off and off to the side to where you don't have to have that worry no more. Like, oh man, this bill came up or this came up, but guess what? Now I got that extra $1,200 or however much you have. I got this extra cash right here to use when that stuff do come up. And again, it does not seem like it to a lot of you. Everybody think that instant money that they got into their account right now, ooh, I got $1,200. Depending on who you are, no, you don't. Some of us can say, I got $1,200, which means I got the extras, I got the stimulus money, and I don't have to do anything with it. That's right. That right there is saying I have extra money. But for the ones that owe a credit card bill or a light bill or a power bill, whatever the bill may be, no, you don't have an extra $1,200. That money, you need to be using that to actually take care of business, pay off the bills. If your bills are paid off, and you know what financial status you're in. If you're in a certain financial status, your bills are paid off, but you still kind of one of those people that live paycheck to paycheck, you have the opportunity right now to put that money aside and just save it. Just save it. In fact, I did a little bit of a study. Not just a study. When I say study, means I did it myself. Like, I'm not talking about something that I've read. I'm talking about I did a legit study with some individuals to where I had them save their money. Not in the bank. They physically took their money and I had them put it in various places within their home. I'm talking about keeping cash on hand. And guess what? Quite the opposite happened. Something mentally goes on that I found throughout my own personal research, that you seem to spend less when the money is in your hand than when you can just swipe a card. And I don't know, I'm concluding that whenever you do have money in your hand and you're spending it, you start to see your stack of money deplete. And so you kind of go like, some things ain't. But when you just got that card and you swiping and you're not able to see what your account is until you say, wait a minute, I know I had $600 and I know I just spent about $4 something, so let me go home and see what my account is. Then you get home like, man, I just spent $525. Now I got to use this $75 to get through the next however many days or the next week before you get paid again. Don't fall back into that type of that trap right there. So some of you guys, I would advise, take the money and just take it out of your account and put it somewhere, put it up somewhere. Now, if you live in a dangerous area, I'm being real, you live with somewhere where your house has been broken into a couple of times, whatever like that, you still can find places in your house to hide it. But make sure it's somewhere where you know ain't nobody gonna look, only you know about in your house. And don't tell nobody that you're doing it either. Keep it there, all right? Also, some people, you can take the opportunity, talk with your bank and just say, can I put this up in some type of a CD or some type of stock to where it generates money over time. Some of us, it's going to be extra cash for us. You can take $1,000, $500 and tell them that you want to just keep it in there. You don't want to touch it for a year or 2 or 3 years, and just let it grow. Especially if it's just extra income, what is it going to hurt? If you didn't need it now, why not put it somewhere where the money will work for you and it can grow? Why not? I mean, it can't hurt anything, but the main part of this video is the ones that most time, to be honest with you guys, those of us to where having a stimulus check did not increase our lives because we already have money off to the side, money saved up, we didn't really need it. I just want to throw that little bit out there for us. But for the ones that you know that you were living paycheck to paycheck, you were struggling with your finances, you are the main one that I'm actually addressing this to and talking to. You have the opportunity right now to get stuff together, to get stuff straight, to what a lot of you guys would tell me, to get ahead of the game. Take this opportunity to make sure that you live below your means. Make sure you take the time to let all that excitement of having this extra money come in, let it die down. Some of you, I advise, don't touch the money for a week. Now, I'm only saying that because, here, let me slow down. If you have groceries in your house and you don't need to go spend the money on groceries, don't touch your money for a week. You know, if you do have to get groceries, pay your bills and all that, take care of that. But whatever is left over, don't touch it for at least a week. Do your best to not touch it for a week, because what that would allow you to do, that would allow you to get that excitement level down. It would allow you to think logically instead of emotionally, habitually. You know what I mean? Because some people are like that. You just driven to go buy. I got this money. Ooh, I can go and get. Ooh, I can go and get this. I can go and get that. Now I can get. No. Allow your time. Allow yourself some time to sit back and think. With all those emotions out of the way, because I know I've been there before in that mind frame. The minute you get that extra money, you instantly want to go and see what it is that I can buy, because it's so exciting having this extra money, and I can go and get this, go and get that. But something I want to say that I've been told by, that I tell all the time, is like where the guy said in Jurassic Park or whatever, he said, you were so focused on the fact that you could, you never stopped and thought if you should. And that right there is something that I want every last one of you guys, the ones that are actually in a certain type of predicament. I'm just calling what I came up with. I know this is not the politically correct wording for it, but I call it the hood mentality. The hood mentality of how to spend money. You know what I'm saying? So don't go and blow this money on stuff that you don't necessarily need. You know what I mean? Do something productive with it. You know what I mean? Keep it off to the side. Save it for your family. Save it for your kids later on. When I say save it for your kids, I ain't talking about buying unnecessary stuff. I already covered that. I just that some of y'all, I need to repeat this to you because it's not gonna stick with you. Because some of y'all right now, you probably already went and spent it already. And now next thing you know, a week or two down the road, you're gonna be calling some family member asking them if you can hold something, whatever. It's gonna happen. Some people are not gonna take this into consideration, what I'm telling them, and they're going to continue to do what they've always done and continue to be in the same predicament that they've always been in. But again, I feel right now that you have an opportunity to get ahead of the game. What some of y'all said, you have the opportunity to take care of bills that you would not have been able to take care of had you not received this. You know, you have an opportunity to actually have some extra cash on hand that you don't got to touch, that you can save for a rainy day. There ain't too much you should be spending it on anyway, because if you're going to try to buy some clothes, who's going to be looking at you? Because you can't really go nowhere for nobody to see. There is no concerts, no theme parks, no malls, or any of that stuff like that is open. So who you gonna be trying to impress? You see what I'm saying? There ain't, I mean, what can you do? Save the stuff so when America finally does open back up and you are allowed to go and do things, you can have that extra money right there saved for a trip that y'all would have, you know, your family could have been able to take. You know what I'm trying to say? Y'all get what I'm saying? I hope y'all really understand what I'm saying, because there are some of you that's out there that y'all know who I'm talking about. And that's your mindset. You know that you are not good with money. The reason why I know you're not good with money because you always asking me for it. Now, I know the ones that's asking me for it, I'm not expecting y'all to pay me back, okay? I know y'all said y'all are, but I'm just being real with y'all. Y'all not gonna pay me back. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. You're not gonna pay it back because every year you say the same thing, and every year you get your taxes, and every year I don't bug you over you paying me back because I know it's not gonna happen. But what I'm saying, I know you. I know how many kids you have. I know the tax information because some of y'all, I helped you with your tax information. I know how much money you're gonna be receiving back from this stimulus. So what am I saying? I'm not saying this so I can say, so I know you can pay me back now. No, I'm saying you have the opportunity to get out of that mindset, that habitual spending that you've always done. And because of this opportunity that you have, take full advantage of it. Because if you go and do the stuff that you've always done, this is it. There ain't no more advice I can give you. There ain't no more help I'm going to give you. You are going to be well off when you receive this. And I'm not calling nobody names out because they all know who they are. So anyway, folks, I just want to throw that out there for you guys because I really want people to take the opportunity to take advantage of what's been done right now and make sure that you have a clear understanding of your financial situation. Take some time to think about what you need to do with this money, not what you want to do with the money, but what you need to do with this money. All right? So I just want to throw that out there, folks. If y'all have anything that y'all want to add to it, let me know. Put it in the comment section below. Y'all know how this all goes. If there's anything that I didn't even touch on or something that I forgot to possibly mention, because you know a lot of times, you know, all your good thoughts come once you're done doing something like this. You know how it is when you ever been in a predicament where you actually had like something really good that you wanted to say, but then when it was over with, all your good thoughts came, or like, oh, I could have said that right there. That would have really nailed it home. So if any of you guys have anything that you can add to what I'm talking about right now, leave it in the comment section below, because a lot of times people see a video like this and they instantly go down to the comment section, and the comment section pretty much tells them a lot about what the video is going to be about. So some people just do that anyway. All right, folks. So do that. Leave comments. Leave something that you might want to add to this. Okay. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, clothing, and I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you through Jesus.
I'm a survivor. Fighting my life.
This video right here is going to lead you to the next reaction video, and this one right here is going to lead you to my own personal stuff, like my comedy stuff, do-it-yourself videos, etc., etc. I see this right here. You can subscribe by pressing this little thingy right here. Thank you. Moving on.